At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 300 programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
She is sure, she is sure, she is strong, she is strong, she is true, she is true. She is brave, she is brave, she is bold, she is bold. She is you, she is you, she is you, she is you. She is sure, she is sure, she is strong, she is strong, she is true, she is true. She is brave, she is brave, she is bold, she is bold. She is you.
You're tuned in to Word of Mom Radio here on the Word of Mom Media Network.
Welcome back to Building Your Empire with SophieZo, hosted on the Word of Mom Media Network. This is Sophie Zollmann, the owner and founder of FMD Strategic Partners and the host of the show. Today, we're going to dive into something that truly matters for your marketing success, creating visionary initiatives that deliver measurable results. So let's explore how fractional marketing departments provide the high-level strategic leadership businesses need without the extraordinary costs of building an in-house executive team. So let's start with the first key element of this: accessing visionary strategies and leadership without the high overhead of traditional hiring. And this goes far beyond simply saving on salaries. We're talking about a fundamentally different approach to marketing leadership. Think about what true marketing vision requires today. You need strategic insight, industry perspective, and the ability to see beyond immediate tactics to larger market opportunities. This level of expertise typically resides in senior marketing executives, professionals who command significant compensation packages. What makes the fractional approach particularly powerful is how it democratizes access to this executive level thinking. Businesses that could never afford a full-time CMO and senior leadership team can now access this caliber of strategic guidance through fractional arrangements. But here's what many miss about visionary leadership. It's not just about big ideas. It's about translating those ideas into executable plans that drive real business results. Fractional marketing leaders excel precisely because they bridge this gap between vision and execution. Consider the market perspective these leaders bring. They've typically worked across multiple industries, business models, and growth stages. This cross-pollination of ideas creates a distinctive advantage. They can apply proven approaches from one sector to create breakthrough opportunities in another. The value of this perspective compounds over time. As markets evolve, as consumer behaviors shift, as new channels emerge, fractional leaders bring continuous exposure to these changes across multiple contexts. There's not just sharing what worked last year, they're bringing what's working right now in diverse situations. This approach to leadership provides something traditional hiring can't match: diverse, current, battle-tested expertise that's constantly refreshed through work across multiple organizations. Think about how this impacts your competitive positioning. While others are limited by the experience and perspective of their in-house team, you're benefiting from insights gained across numerous markets, competitors, and business models. Now, the second key element is establishing and maintaining a unified brand vision. This is where many businesses struggle, particularly as they grow across different channels, products, or markets. Think about the challenges of maintaining brand consistency. As your marketing expands across websites, social platforms, advertising, content, events, and more, how do you ensure everything reflects a cohesive vision? How do you prevent fragmentation that confuses customers and dilutes your impact? What makes fractional marketing departments particularly effective at unifying brand vision is their integrated structure. Unlike individual consultants or disjointed agencies, fractional departments function as cohesive units with shared understanding and aligned execution. This unified approach ensures that your social media strategy complements your content marketing, that your advertising reinforces your brand positioning, that your visual identity remains consistent across all touchpoints. But here's what many miss about brand unification. It's not just about visual consistency. It's about aligning every marketing element around core strategic objectives and value propositions. Fractional departments excel at creating this alignment because they approach your marketing holistically. And consider how this impacts customer experience. When every touch point reflects a consistent brand vision, you create cumulative impact rather than fragmented impressions. This builds recognition, trust, and preference over time. The value of brand unification grows exponentially as your marketing becomes more complex. As you add channels, as you expand offerings, as you enter new markets, maintaining that cohesive vision becomes increasingly valuable and increasingly difficult without a unified team. This brings us to something I often hear from business leaders. Won't using an external team mean losing control of our brand? The reality is quite the opposite. Good fractional departments serve as guardians of your brand vision, ensuring consistency and alignment across all activities. Think about how this plays out in practice. Your fractional leadership works closely with you to establish clear brand parameters, then ensures these are consistently applied across all marketing initiatives. You're not losing control, you're gaining systematic implementation. And now the third key element, and this is really super important, is making genuinely data-driven decisions. And this goes beyond basic metrics tracking. We're talking about sophisticated analytics that inform both strategic direction and tactical execution. Think about the data challenges most marketing operations face. They either lack comprehensive measurement systems, struggle to extract meaningful insights from their data, or they fail to translate those insights into actionable strategies. What makes fractional departments particularly effective with data is their established measurement frameworks and analytical expertise. They're not building these capabilities from scratch. They're applying proven approaches to your specific situation. But here's what many miss about data-driven decision-making. It's not just about reporting metrics. It's about asking the right questions, identifying meaningful patterns, and connecting insights to strategic opportunities. Fractional departments excel at this interpretation layer that turns raw data into valuable direction. Now consider how this impacts your marketing ROI. When every decision is informed by data, when every initiative is measured against clear objectives, when every approach is continuously optimized, you create compounding improvements in effectiveness. The value of data-driven marketing grows over time. Each insight informs better decisions. Each optimization improves results. Each test provides new understanding. This creates a virtuous cycle of continuous improvement. And now this brings us to something very crucial: the balance between visionary thinking and analytical rigor. Great marketing needs both creative leaps and empirical validation. Fractional departments are structured to provide this balance, with creative strategists working alongside analytical specialists. So think about how this integrated approach prevents the common disconnect between creative concepts and marketing performance. Your visionary initiatives aren't just imaginative. They're designed from the beginning with clear measurement frameworks. So now let's talk about how these three elements work together. Visionary leadership establishes ambitious, distinctive directions. Unified brand approach ensures cohesive execution across all channels. And data-driven decisions validate what's working and help you optimize what isn't. And consider the compound effect of these advantages. Each visionary initiative builds market distinctiveness. Each unified execution strengthens brand recognition. And each data-driven refinement improves performance metrics. Now, this brings us to something I often hear as well. Can't we just hire a marketing consultant for strategy and keep execution in-house? This approach typically creates disconnects between vision and implementation. Fractional departments excel precisely because they bridge this gap, ensuring your visionary strategy translate into cohesive execution. Think about implementation in practice. Your fractional leadership establishes strategic direction and key initiatives. Their unified team ensures consistent execution across all channels, and the analytical components provide continuous measurement and optimization. One of the most powerful aspects of this approach is how it elevates your entire marketing function. Instead of being trapped in tactical execution, you're operating at a strategic level, addressing fundamental market opportunities and challenges. Now consider how this impacts your business positioning. While competitors might be focused on incremental tactical improvements, you're pursuing transformative market approaches guided by experienced strategic leadership. The fractional approach creates unique advantages during periods of significant change or opportunity. When markets shift, When new technologies emerge, when customer behaviors evolve, having access to visionary leadership with diverse experience becomes particularly valuable. Think about how this affects your ability to innovate. The cross-industry perspective of fractional leaders often identifies opportunities that would remain invisible within traditional industry boundaries. And this brings us to risk management. Visionary marketing always involves some element of risk, but the fractional approach mitigates this through experienced leadership, cohesive execution, and rigorous measurement. You're not flying blind. You're taking calculated risks with clear objectives and defined metrics. Consider how this balanced approach impacts your growth trajectory. You're not limited by overly cautious incrementalism, nor are you exposed to unchecked speculative initiatives. You're pursuing visionary directions with appropriate guardrails and measurement systems. The flexibility of departments becomes particularly valuable during implementation of visionary initiatives. As projects evolve, as market feedback emerges, as new opportunities arise, your fractional team can adapt quickly, shifting resources and approaches as needed. Think about the learning advantages this creates. Each visionary initiative, whether wildly successful or more modest in results, provides valuable insights that inform future direction. Your fractional team captures and applies these learnings systematically. Now, this brings us to capability building. Beyond immediate marketing results, fractional departments often help build your internal marketing capabilities. They bring established processes, proven frameworks, and effective measurement systems that evaluate your entire approach to marketing. Consider the long-term value this creates. You're not just getting marketing execution, you're getting marketing transformation that continues to deliver value even as specific initiatives evolve. Remember, in today's complex marketing landscape, the gap between average and exceptional performance often comes down to the quality of strategic thinking, the cohesiveness of execution, and the rigor of measurement. A fractional marketing department gives you access to all three without the extraordinary overhead of building these capabilities internally. All right, that's all I've got for you today. So until next time, remember that true marketing success comes from combining visionary thinking with data-driven execution. Thank you so much for stopping by today on the Word of Mom Media Network. And of course, it is time to close this episode out with our theme song from the Smith Sisters and the Sunday Drivers. I look forward to seeing you again next week.
She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is you. Sure of herself, yeah, she takes care of biz. Powerful and strong, yeah, she knows who she is. Has integrity, woman strong and true. You know her by name, see this woman is you. She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is you. Adds value and hope. Has proved to be brave. See, it's never too late. Never time to behave. Reaching for